Namaste, welcome to Happy Cooking. Today I'm going to share with you a popular recipe for a traditional dish from Kerala, God's own country. Yes, Kerala is better known by that name amongst Indians as also amongst millions of tourists that come to Kerala every year. It is known as God's own country because of its divine natural beauty. However, Kerala also have a very exotic treasure of wonderful finger-lickingly delicious food. Kerala has tropical climate, it has hilly regions, it also has coastal regions. Apart from growing a whole lot of exotic vegetables, fruits, spices, rubber, coffee, tea, it also grows a huge quantity of rice and coconut, which is obviously a primary ingredient from many of the dishes from Kerala. And these are the primary ingredients for our today's recipe. Today we are going to prepare appam, which is actually known as Vellappam, but very commonly it is called appam. Requesting you not to skip the video because this is an authentic recipe, so small tips you will miss out if you skip the video, and these are the small tips that will actually allow you to prepare perfect homemade appams. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and if you're new to this channel, then definitely subscribe and do press that notification bell. That way you will be notified every time I post any recipe on this channel. So now let's get started. Here I have taken 2 small bowls full of basmati rice, washed and soaked them overnight in water. This is 1 1/4 bowl of freshly grated coconut, 1 bowl of cooked basmati rice. Instead of basmati rice, you can use cooked parboiled rice as well. Then we need a little bit of sugar, some salt, and instant yeast. This is the same yeast that is used in preparing bread. I'll show you how the instant yeast look like. This is instant dried yeast. It looks like this. And we got to soak them before using them for fermenting the batter. First step is to prepare the batter. For that, we got to grind the soaked rice, the cooked rice, and the coconut with a little bit of water, and to grind them to a totally smooth batter, like a very finely ground batter. I'm using my small jar so that little by little I can nicely grind everything to a smooth paste. I'll show you after grinding what should be the consistency of the batter. To finish grinding the batter, the rice, cooked and raw rice as well as the coconut with a little bit of water, and see, this is how it should be. That's the consistency of the batter, very smooth batter. Now the next step is to arrange for fermenting the batter. Now I'll show you how to do that. For fermentation, now I have taken here 3 tablespoons of lukewarm water. That I'm adding 1 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of instant dried yeast, and keep mixing it till the yeast almost dissolves. You can see now the yeast has almost dissolved. I'm going to cover and keep it covered for 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, now the yeast has completely melted and the sugar has also melted. This is ready to be added to the batter now. With that, to the batter I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of sugar. Quantity of sugar depends on your personal taste, but little bit of sugar should be added to get that crispy brownish sides of the appams. Now mix it and then keep it covered at a warm place for about 4 to 6 hours for fermentation. After 5 to 6 hours, this is how the batter is looking like. It's fermented because of the added yeast, and we had added sugar to improve the fermentation. At this stage now, this is ready for making our appams. If you want to balance the taste at this stage, you can add a little bit of salt into this, but I prefer to leave it like this. So let's start making the appams now. For making appams, I use this pan. This is called appa chatti. Chatti in Malayalam means kadhai or pan. So this is like a shallow pan, and for this purpose here I'm using the non-stick one, which is where you would not need a single drop of oil and it comes off the pan very easily. Otherwise you can use the traditional varieties where you need to add a little bit of oil. Before you start making the appams, make sure that the pan is hot. First keep it in high flame and then reduce it to low to medium flame, which is where it is now. So now my pan is perfect for preparing the appams. Add a little bit of batter. Depending on how large you want your appam to be, quantity of the batter can be decided. Then thin to be squarely like this. It's fun. It's very simple. And then cover it. Let it cook on low to medium flame for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes now, and that's it. Our appam is ready. See how easy it is to lift it up? It just comes like this. And see how it's like soft, and you see when I break it from here, it's all like bread. So this one is ready. Off to the next one. While you are making these appams, make sure after putting the batter into the pan, you need to quickly swirl it like that, and then cover it. Coming back in 2 minutes. Appams are now ready to be served with chicken stew. And once again, just to show you how soft and how light it is. Enjoy the appam with chicken stew. Appam, there are so many different varieties. Today I have shared with you just one, and this similar one in Sri Lanka is known as hoppers. So whether you call it appam, vellappam, hoppers, it's the same thing. It's very tasty, super easy to make, very healthy, easily digestible, very soft and fluffy, and it's very versatile. It goes very well with so many vegetarian and non-vegetarian dishes also. After hearing all this, I'm sure you are definitely going to try this dish. Do try it and let me know how did your appams come. Take care of yourself, stay safe, stay well, till I'm back with another recipe in my next video. Happy cooking!